TikTok, tick fucking talk, ladies and gentlemen. March 3rd's coming pretty quick, isn't it? In fact, it's tomorrow at the time of this recording and upload. And weird, doesn't look like a squeeze has happened. Now, guys, I know I'm being facetious when I say that, but it's only because I called this way back in the beginning of February, and I got called a FUD, I got called a shill, and all this bullshit, which is fine. I'm a big boy. I can take it. It's all good. I wasn't trying to be FUD. I was just trying to set realistic expectations because there was so much hype going on around this. In fact, some people built their entire channels around this hype, and it's completely unwarranted. Like, I'm sorry, but the stock market doesn't work off of feelings. Like, the reason why I called this squeeze not happening in February or March, especially not tomorrow, March 3rd, is because if this transparency news was as big a deal as we think or thought it was, then hedge funds would have fucking bounced, guys. Wall Street, hedge funds, traders, all these people, they're always looking for an advantage. So don't give me that bullshit that, well, they're going to wait till the very last minute to cover. No, if their ass is on the line, like billions are at stake, their entire existence is at stake, and the competitive nature that these funds and traders have, they would have started fucking getting out first. It's called in business first mover advantage. You want to be first to market. So if there's news of something big coming and you know that it's going to be detrimental to you, there's going to be someone that finally cracks, right? And that's what I made the call on, is there would have been someone who would have cracked. They would have been like, ooh, this is bad. I should probably get out now. So there would have been a little bit of covering. And then the domino effect would have happened. It would have happened already. So can we please just finally recognize and realize that nobody can call this shit. Nobody has a crystal ball. Feelings don't exist. And maybe let's not put so much weight. I know this is going to talk or sound like shit talking, and I guess it kind of is, but let's not put so much weight in a guy that has a very clear identity crisis. I mean, he changes his YouTube channel name like every second day. It's On the World According to, and then educational, and now he's back to Lou versus Wall Street. Like, he made fucking videos about this exact topic, that he was no longer against Wall Street. The bat signal went out. It's all done. It's all over. The game's over. We've won. Guys, it's not over. I've been saying, I know there's still going to be motherfuckers who say it in the comments. They're going to say this is fun, but I'm not saying it for fun. I'm just saying it to set realistic expectations and to keep your fucking head in the game. It's over when you have the money in your bank account and it's verified. You can withdraw it. There's no question, there's no shadiness with brokers not clearing and things like that. Like, you can actually, in fact, it's when the government actually fucking taxes you on the money and you can take it out of your bank account and spend it. That's when this shit's over. So let's maybe start listening to the adults in the conversation now, and people that, maybe there's a new kid on the block. I don't know if that's me, but I kind of have an understanding of how this shit works. So I know this is going to sound like gloating, and I don't want it to be like that. I don't want it to be like, I told you so, I was right. But I did call this shit way back in the beginning of February. I said we were not squeezing February or March 3rd or even March. There's still so much brewing and so much going on. But, so that this is not FUD and it's not mistaken as FUD, check it out. We have new information out. I mean, I put a video out just last week, I think it was, about retail ownership being around... institutional ownership being around that 35% number. Well, now we have new information. It looks like retail ownership is 90%. So, nobody knows, right? Nobody knows. The data is only as reliable as what we receive, and we can only go off what we can see. Nobody knows, but there's lots, still positive things going on. Apparently, retail ownership, like I said, 90% now, apparently. I haven't really checked into it that much, so I can't comment too much on it. But short interest. So, I mean, if retail ownership truly is 90%, I mean, that's higher than it's probably ever been. Back when this all started, we were sitting around 80-ish%. So, it's higher than it's ever been. Short interest, as high as it's ever been. Like, we're floating around the 20% mark. So, I always say it too, like, there's no guarantee for this thing to squeeze, but the setup looks really fucking good, and the probability looks really good. It's not guaranteed, though. So that's all I wanted to touch on. I guess this is just a precursor. Tomorrow's March 3rd. TikTok, like I said, where's the squeeze? A lot of hype was built around this, and pretty uneventful, isn't it? So that's more or less what I was trying to prepare you for, is just to have realistic expectations so that you're not disappointed when it doesn't happen, and then you do capitulate or you do sell your position because you think, fuck this, throw my hands in the air and fucking give up. that was my main point of saying, guys, it's not happening, is so that you are in the right mindset, in the right mind frame to be prepared for when it doesn't come true, that your head's still in the game and you're still ready to fight, because there's still lots of fight left till that money's in your bank account. It's not over yet. Peace.